Survival. Matters of life and death. I just want to live. Nah, bro. Like, I feel like, the Ice Age, the movie. You've seen how everything is ice. I feel like it's going to be the desert age, where everything's just going to be, like, hot. Like, a lot of deserted towns, villages, maybe even burnt down. Like, a bit like Chernobyl. Like, it could be wars, but I mean, like, climate-wise, like, bro, it's going to be deserted. I feel like only a few places people can live in, or they're going to be living very difficultly. A lot of adaptation. So, low-key, I want to get adapted. So, like, I 100% agree with this. I feel like predominantly to nocturnal rhythm. I genuinely agree with that. I'm mostly curious about what is the good clothes to wear that people would wear in a desert that are not like average clothes that you buy, that I don't have basically. An important topic. I gotta buy clothes, and with the heat waves and global warming and climate change, I've been thinking, I should do some research and buy clothes that are well suited for the heating climate. Like desert clothes, the clothes that people wear in the desert, the clothes that actually already work for 40, 50, 55 degrees temperatures, that you can survive, and strategies. So my socks are broken, I don't have enough tops, I'm traveling, and so I came up on this video idea of if I had no excuses, if nothing could stop me, and I could buy whatever I wanted as clothes, what would I get? So that I'm going to be doing research. And I think that when you do research, it's a bit like procrastination. So you've got to do it in a certain way, as if it's a not procrastination. So I'm going to be doing it by looking up the products, not researching exactly the best way, the AI, the Reddits, the YouTube videos. No, that's a waste of time, because you will end up going in a cycle of researching, and you never end up buying anything, because all you know are what you should buy, but you don't have the products already in your basket. So my idea is putting those products in my basket, and even if I don't buy them because I probably don't have enough, because they're probably a bit expensive, I know what I'd like to get if nothing could stop me, and things that would genuinely help make it easier to survive with climate. Like, what are the best socks that people wear in the desert? What kind of clothes people wear in hot climates? Maybe the best survival gadgets, things that I think are really useful with the climate change. Let's get it. Honestly, Amazon is the first website that comes to mind. Loki, bro. What the sus is this? That looks pretty normal to me. I want something that's exceptional. A water filter, and I've done a bit of research, and I've got some help with that from my family. And apparently, Live Straw is a pretty good brand. Genuinely, I am curious. I would want to go and visit a desert. I want to try live there and see how they live, because if I can copy some strategies, maybe that could save my life within 20 years if the climate change apocalypse ends up coming. So that is a very interesting topic on my end. If I have enough money, bro, I'm booking a ticket to a hot country. Not that it's going to be pleasant, it's not, but it'll give me experience. So back to the buying. So what am I gonna get? How about pants? They like stop the sand from getting through. I'm pretty sure they wear tunics in the desert. Maybe that's what I'm looking for. Look, honestly, I'm starting to think. Yeah, 100% agree with that. You want resistant clothing. This is the kind of thing I'm looking for. Like all pictures of people. It's interesting, like what people actually wore. Like, long pants, long shirt, long hair. Yo, bro, I did a video show me that the hardest degree was 57. Look at that. That's insane. That's not even livable, bro. Surely that means you die straight away. Like, I don't understand. How, if people actually living in that damn temperature, 80 degrees Celsius. Damn. 100,000% agree with that, bro. Loose fitting clothing also very useful. You don't eat as much food because it creates a heat in your stomach because digestion. Knowing the risks, like I genuinely don't understand this kind of stuff yet. There's no such thing as the best because it always changes, and I love the quote that goes, "The best is enemy of the good," because it's good enough. You don't need to have the best. You just need to improve. So I want to improve what I'm wearing right now. I'm learning more about wearing wet clothes underneath and breathable layers for the heat, wearing sunscreen, eyes, sunglasses, hats, long clothes like long sleeves, long pants. But what I've been learning is that, people already live in hot areas. Why is my camera doing that? So if people are already doing that, then I guarantee that they're wearing things that I want to wear. So I've been looking it up, and the people like ancient tribes and religious groups and just people that live in the desert. And honestly, I feel like the best way would be to go to a desert and meet these people and interview them. But I don't want to watch YouTube videos because I don't want to be addicted. So I'm doing a challenge where I'm not supposed to be watching social media, so I can't do that. And look, AI can also be addictive. I've learned that at the end of every Gemini question you ask, it asks, do you want to know more about this? They're always trying to get you to stay on their platform, which is crazy. I don't know the best way of researching. That is also something I really want to know. What is a non-addictive way of getting information? Maybe reading? Something online is more convenient. Maybe I find a book online. The sun and the dry air is going to be your most powerful enemy. You are made for the desert. To most urbanized people, the desert is a forbidding place, inhospitable to life in general, and openly hostile to humans. This is a cultural misconception created in recent times by novels and films. Because we sweat and we are higher up, because we stand on two legs and the air is higher up, so it's more closer to our bodies to cool us down. We also have hair on our head to protect our brains from overheating from the sun. What separates humans from other animals is intellect. Basically, intelligence is survival. Don't think that when you're in a survival situation you don't need intelligence. But usually when I'm today and yesterday I'll be thinking, stop thinking, just act, just do. But when it comes to rational survival, I think if you're in a bad situation, this is telling me to just think a lot and use your brain and be smart. Training, 100% important. If you learn skills and you take provisions and you have the proper gear, so you got like the things that you need, your backpack or whatever you need in it, and you know what to do, skills and experience. Like that's honestly what skills is for me. Like to know how to do something and to have done it before and actually know firsthand. That's what I need. So that's what I want to be doing. So I'm wanting to get a water filter, doing it firsthand to know how to use it. Bro, it's crazy. This book said that the problems of survival of food can be overcome in one step within a group by just killing the pessimists and eating them, which is crazy, showing how attitude is important. Really mustn't be pessimist, otherwise I could be the one getting eaten. Holy bro. Practice. Would you submit to surgery for someone who once just read a book about it? No. That's the thing about school, you don't experiment, you just learn. You don't actually do anything with it. Put me in the cyclone, bro. Tell me what to do. You put me in the situation. Like, not a fake one, I mean a real cyclone, a real earthquake. Show me the real rocks. Stop telling me, otherwise I won't know what exactly I'm looking for. Deciding to stay or leave. This is the information I'm curious about. If it gets super hot in your country, will you decide to stay or leave? If it costs 1 million rand to leave your country in an airplane because there's no fuel, or you decide to stay or leave. Honestly, doing like researching is a thing. I must stop researching. It doesn't matter how good the information is, how good the book is. If you've just read it and you don't know how to do it, none of it is important. You can read the whole textbook, you can memorize every word, but if you don't know how to do what you learned, even if you know one thing, I think that's better than learning the whole book. Deserts. So basically, 3 days without water isn't true when it comes to a hot climate. So global warming, you might only live 6 hours. 100% carrying ample water with you. They've got like long sleeve mostly, and it goes long down. Look long. How are they not hot? Long trousers. But that's what camel, bro. Blazing sun. Cover your shoulders and arms. Turban. So they're wearing like, they call it a turban. See what bro's wearing a puffer dress. That's crazy. They're wearing like, look, they're like prepared for winter, bro. It's crazy, bro. Everyone's wearing shoes here. I've heard if you're in a bad situation, bro, you should go naked on the floor, at the bottom of the floor, like in the basement. If you're heating up, because that's like the way to cool down, but I might be wrong here, bro. If you really want to keep cool, then strip off completely, as long as this is appropriate, of course. Socks or barefoot technical socks, that's what I wanted. Synthetic moisture technical socks, bro. Holy prices. So Decathlon might be the shop, honestly. What's the time? Time to get a watch up. So, readable things. Honestly, it looks pretty readable to me. I don't need to have it perfect. I feel like I love the quote, perfect is the enemy of good. So I just want good here, bro. And I know this is trash. Clothing tip for hot weather. Choose light colors. Linen, nylon, polyester, classified as breathable fabrics. Perhaps the best way to stay cool is just wearing wet clothes. Let's go.